vision. Happily as I'm coming. Fall into places. Was an empty spot. Trust. Test. Audio is coming through. Hello there, my humans, and welcome to part 6 of Splinter Cell. In the last episode, Fuck, I missed it. We were kind of, I wouldn't really say stuck in a location, but it was slightly a little frustrating because we have to keep doing the same part again. Use the bike.
Give me 3 more days. The devices can be armed in one and placed the next.
Yeah.
Of course the Ark.
So like the main issue that we had last time was really
We need to strike together, or we may as well not strike at all.
first time.
Nicholas, listen to me.
Pretty much it was that. Yeah, we're looking at it. It's just the thing hadn't triggered yet, so I didn't really know what to do.
That's paranoia, but fine. No, fine. We will have a safe conversation. I will call you back from my car.
Good Lord, Fisher. That's General Kong Ferrong.
Good Lord. Who's that?
He was the chairman of China's Central Military Commission until '01. Very high PLA mucker.
A Chinese general talking to Nicholas isn't good news.
Whatever he's going to say when that conversation resumes just became our highest priority. Stay with him. Time to get invisible. Anyone so much as sees you and the mission's over.
How many times will the signal be rerouted? You also believe your Kola Peninsula base untraceable. I understand the psychology of war. Yes. I've attended many executions, but never Americans. Hold on a second. Driver, how far away is Mucho Meet?
10 minutes, maybe more. But we'll have to stand a police check along the way.
No, it's not worth the trouble. I will just watch the broadcast like everyone else. Yes, too true. You are a wicked man, Mr. Nicholas. I hope your performance goes well. Take care.
They're going to execute the soldiers.
Sounds like it.
You've got to stop them. Rendezvous with Cole.
Alright. Now.
Sobo.
Right.
Auspicious hunting ground.
Damn
They're really
straight.
kind of
Time for subtlety is past. I need to get
can't
this to the Joint Chiefs.
stuck
See
to
if
not
this means war.
get around too far to there. Again, like, I don't mind having to redo this section. I don't mind having to redo sections. But in my Final Fantasy X series stream, which currently is unlisted because I really did not like it,
The devices can be
I was
armed
so
in
mad
one and
having
placed
to
on it.
redo
Of course the Ark.
the
But you know
Blitzball
the details.
tournament due to the fact unskippable
We
cutscenes.
need to strike together, or we may as well not strike at all. Nicholas,
I
listen to me.
really don't
Because
have
you
any
will
issue
reveal us. That's
in
ridiculous.
repeating
How could they
sections.
listen?
Just
That's paranoia,
let me get
but fine, fine.
right
No,
into
fine.
this section
We will have a safe conversation.
without having to jump through every hoop on the planet just to get
Good
access
Lord,
to
Fisher.
that
That's
section.
General Conferon.
Good lord. Who's that?
He was the chairman of China's Central Military Commission until '01. Very high
Wait.
PLA muckabook.
A Chinese general talking to Nicholas isn't good news.
Whatever he's going to say with
I
that
got they got a
conversation
checkpoint here
resumes
because this
just
part
became our
is
highest
missable.
priority. Stay with him. Time to get invisible. Anyone so much as sees you and the mission's over.
But at the same time, I am almost burning myself letting this intent to resend to the camera. A checkpoint after this would have helped.
Times will the signal be rerouted. You also believe your Kola Peninsula base untraceable. I understand the psychology of war. Yes, yes. I've attended many executions, but never Americans. Hold on a second. Driver, how far away is Bukobo meet?
10 minutes, maybe more. But we'll have to stand a police check along the way.
No, it's not worth the trouble. I will just watch the broadcast like everyone else. Yes, too true. You are a wicked man, Mr. Nicholas. I hope your performance goes well. Take care.
They're going to execute the soldiers.
Dum, dum.
Sounds like it.
You've got to stop them. Rendezvous with Coley. I'll forward
Alright,
her the
so-
coordinates for Mook.
Muktobo.
Right.
Auspicious hunting ground.
Damn straight. The time for subtlety is past. I need to get this to the Joint Chiefs. See if this means war.
Yeah, so we're not going to be able to grab him.
Give me 3 more days. The devices can be armed in one and placed the next. Of course the Ark. But you know the details. We need to strike together, or we may as well not strike at all. Nicholas, listen to me, because you will reveal us. That's ridiculous. How could they listen? That's paranoia, but fine, fine. No, fine. We will have a safe conversation. I will call you back from my car.
Good Lord, Fisher. That's General Conferon.
Good lord. Who's that?
He was the chairman of China's Central Military Commission until '01. Very high PLA muckabook.
A Chinese general talking to Nicholas isn't good news.
Whatever he's going to say when that conversation resumes just became our highest priority. Stay with him. Time to get invisible. Anyone so much as sees you and the mission's over.
Not the only ones I'm worried about eavesdropping. They are just the most capable. Of course. How many times will the signal be rerouted? You also believe your Kola Peninsula base untraceable. I understand the psychology of war. Yes. I've attended many executions, but never...
Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of funny if we don't even need to go for that, and we're just essentially wasting time trying to get past these free
But we'll have to
guards.
stand a police check along the way.
No, it's not worth the trouble. I will just watch the broadcast like everyone else.
Alien isolation. No escape, alien invasion.
You are a wicked man, Mr. Nicolas.
Whipley, I swear I'm gonna...
They're going to execute the soldiers. You've got to stop them. Rendezvous with Cohen. I'll forward her the coordinates for movement.
Isolation.
Right.
Auspicious hunting ground.
Damn straight. The time for subtlety is past. I need to get this to the Joint Chiefs. See if this means war.
That's not right. Very odd. It doesn't make sense.
Only got one out. The other guy should not be too hard. Mostly due to the fact that I don't want to dealing with one. We still got that guy in the booth, but I'm not. Missing one camera. Where's our last camera? Oh. When he's like that, I'm going to assume that we can just sprint in. At least I'm hoping that we need to go in. If not, I really hope that guy doesn't see us.
Very odd. It doesn't make sense.
Welcome to life, buddy. Nothing ever makes sense.
Very odd.
Oh, you're kidding me, buddy.
What's that?
Okay, I'm honestly I'm thinking of just using a sticky shock on this guy.
That's not right.
Screw you, buddy. Like, dude, you are not worth the effort. You might think that you're worth the effort, but you're not. Shouldn't be too hard to just sneak around here.
Something. Whoever is.
Going to be honest, that was... Don't even have a lockpick to get in, so I'm assuming we need to go this way. Um. Wait. Are we supposed to go back? If we pretty much just spent an entirety of that time when what we needed to do was to go. Okay, it doesn't look like we need to go back. Where in the Starry held? Because that's obviously the alarm. That door's obviously bulletproof. And we can't get up that way. Here then? Alright, well.
Hop in the back. We gotta go. Grab hold of something.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we kind of could have done that a lot easier. Chinese Embassy, Yangon, Myanmar, November 11th, 2004. 10:35. Intelligence gathered at the embassy links Nicoladze to Kong Fiong, a prominent general in the People's Liberation Army of China. Additional information reveals that captured American soldiers will be executed on Nicoladze's orders during a webcast from Muk-sur-Bo Meats, a nearby slaughterhouse, in a few short hours.
Though the evidence itself has not been revealed, U.S. intelligence is claiming to have proof of China manufacturing nuclear weapons, a blatant infraction of international treaties. China has made an unmitigated denial of the charges, restating the belief that diplomatic talks with China continue to crumble. U.S. military forces are mobilizing towards the anticipation of possible hostilities. China again denies any involvement in Kombain Nicoladze's, oh my God, broadcast through the internet just minutes ago.
Cannot allow my nation to be subjected to the blatant international despotism of the United States or the cronyism of its allies. The world is not yours alone, and the soldiers you send into it are all equally guilty of American fascism. At 5:30 p.m. Greenwich Standard Time, the United States soldiers captured in a just war against their motherland will be executed. Their deaths broadcast for the world to watch.
Muk-sur-Bo Meats, Yangon, Myanmar. Rescue the trapped rescue the captured U.S. troops in a desperate act of defiance against Nicoladze, or against the U.S. Nicoladze arranges the immediate live webcast executions of the captured soldiers. Vyacheslav Grinko. Vyacheslav Grinko will direct the soldiers' deaths. The executions must be prevented to preserve any hope of stabilizing political relations with China. Alien isolation.
Fisher,
No
we're
escape.
getting close to war.
Alien.
If Nicoladze kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings.
What
Nicoladze
is
is
that?
broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Guns free this time.
Man down. He's dead.
Again. It really is one of the annoying bits of this game. The crosshair is so big half the time you do not see who you
Fisher,
are
we're getting close to war.
shooting for.
Nicoladze kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy
Like,
us time to stop the killings.
yeah,
Nicoladze
that-
is broadcasting from an
Sounds
antenna
like
on the
fighting.
roof. That's first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Apparently that light is just indestructible. Like,
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nicoladze kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nicoladze is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
okay, we're not gonna get the handgun. Like, really? You're sitting here actually just saying that yeah, we can't shoot that light.
Fisher, we're
Good to
getting
know.
close to war. If Nicoladze kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nicoladze is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
You know what to say? Sun's not out, guns come out. How?
There's probably others.
How? You motherfucker.
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nicoladze kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nicoladze is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Nothing to report.
Radio Gringo. He'll want to see this.
Again. The radical is annoying. Like, yeah, sometimes you can see what the hell you're trying to shoot at.
If Nicolaides kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast?
Well, like, there's no option to like get rid of or shrink the radical.
Or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nicolaides is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on
And
your
it's up
upside.
close and personal. I still fucking miss.
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nicolaides kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nicolaides is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nicolaides kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nicolaides is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
If I can climb over there and hide in there, I might have an opportunity to kill that guy.
Engage hostile!
Alpha.
Where are you?
Oh, wait, hang.
There! Come out!
I'm sorry, I was under the impression that I
Fisher,
couldn't
we're getting
shoot
close
through
to
that,
war.
which is why I was not
Nicolaides kills these men on
bothering.
live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we
'Cause,
worrying about
let's
the
be honest, I
broadcast or the murders?
I think I tried
Now,
before and it
the
hit
broadcast.
something.
It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nicolaides is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
I'm gonna Google this. Now let's read this. Anti-power patent assault hits a snag. US Patent Office rejects 23 out of... Yep. Dude, fuck Nintendo, man. Like... Apparently, there might be a Splinter Cell remake in 2026. Doesn't really look like there's a way to shrink the reticle. Unless this. Yep, I'm going to be honest. The reticle in this, like, why does it need to take up like that much of the screen? In Overwatch, it works because there's a first-person game.
Found the corpse. It's one of ours.
And generally, for the most part, what you're aiming at is a pretty big target that you can see freshly outlined in red. Or whatever. And this being a third person, it pulls back. Obviously, so it can't like properly aim down sights. I feel like a way to zoom in would probably be, honestly, a bit. Of like, just useful. You know what? No, still move you, because I don't really trust that no one will come by. But at least we didn't manage to get a decent bloody on. Like, because again, in some old games you can't just shoot through fences. Why can't I pick up that satchel? Good to know. It's like the all women are queens thing. All lights are indestructible in this bloody opening courtyard. Was it presuming that we just came here? So they took away 2 diversion cameras, and they were like, you know what? Yeah, let's give Sam some more airfoil rounds, but also a bunch of sticky cameras. I mean, the sticky shocker, it's fine because we used 1. That makes sense lore-wise. Oh, wait, no, we do have the gun. My bad. What's that? Chemical flare. That is Vyacheslav Gunko. Soskum's daughter. Vyacheslav Gunko. Was born 59. In summer of 59. Apparently born in the 30th month. Clearly they use different count. It always kind of... Oh, hang on, be right back. Yeah, I love it, but at the same time, annoying. Now, is this such a weird Australian-American thing? That my bird is annoying, that has got nothing to do with the topic at hand. Just a statement on the fact that my bed is sometimes annoying. That for Americans, it's month, date, year. For Australians, it's day, month, year. It's currently, it is the 17th of the 2nd, 2025. For Americans, that'll be the 2nd of the 17th, 2025. And it's just like, why can't y'all be normal? Why? Why can't you just be normal, America? Except, and then the 27th of the 9th, that's in the same, literally, in the same breath as the 16th of the 10th. That makes sense. The 10th of the 30th. The 27th of the 9th. See, now it's day, month, year. But that is month, day, year. Oh, there's so much wrong with this picture. Assassination of Bihitya Fork, Afghanistan. Sniper in Operation Vidar. Or Uda. Azerbaijan, 7 confirmed kills. Funds liquidated, converted to US currency. First traceable payments from Nicolada to the bank account of Albert Wentworth, alias of Gunko. Monthly payments continued until the 1st of the 11th. But the 11th of the 1st. Or 1. Who fucking knows? What? He assumes a new alias. He receives 200 shares of Nicolad's GFO. Girlfriend online experience. Respect, brother. And deposits 150k US in a Swiss account. Man, like, with inflation, 150k does not sound like a lot. Like, yeah, with, like, at the time, that does sound like a lot, but then now I'm going at 150k. Like, I can barely buy a house. Like, hang on, let's just have a look. That's YouTube. My bad. Like, let's have a look at the housing climate in Sydney. As of February 17th, the median house price in Sydney is $1.65 million. Yeah, like that's not even close to enough for a house. So about all the guesswork, but Gringo's slippery as an eel. It's been hard to track his connections, but we're confident he's been in Nikolai's employment for at least 4 years. We've also got rumors of Gringo committing the kind of war crimes that would make Milosevic blush. Scary guy, be careful. From Amalia Sakandelids to David Sakandelids. That, I'm going to be honest, sounds wrong. To anyone with the last name Sakandelids, Sakandelids. Yeah, to anyone with the last name Sakandelids, I apologize. That I may have butchered your name, and if I didn't, I apologize that you were born with that name. Dearest David, I know you cannot give me specifics, but please at least let me know you're not taking part in the awful business of the executions. I've seen some of their faces on the news. I know they're Americans, and I know they're soldiers. I know they would kill you if they had the chance, but killing them for an audience is somehow too much. I keep seeing the Willard boy's face on the news. He's barely older than my little Pavle. I miss you too, but I want to do it with a pure heart. Please let me know you're not part of these barbaric executions. Love, Amalia. Oh, whip that loser. From Pavel Akvadze to Grum Cha-Cha-Nidze. Cha-Cha-Nidze. I was thinking of the rappers like Cha-Cha-A, Cha-Cha-A. Good song by CD5. Section plans. Gentlemen, I've asked to arrange. I've been asked to arrange Nicolad's extraction should the need arise. This, of course, will only come into play in the event of the worst possible chain of events. Colonel Chanchanidze, you, of course, will handle the details in relation to the coordination of the helicopter and pilot, who is not to be notified of his destination until he is in the air. You and Putschkal will then spearhead the response to whatever threat has instigated the extraction. Colonel Vonogadova, you will assist Gunko in our third backup plan for the execution of the Americans, as well as covering communications to General Fei Rong back at the embassy, so that he may destroy all the evidence of his activities. I have every faith we will not come to this point, but we must be prepared. Colonel Pavel Akvadze. Now we go this way.
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Alright. I guess the good news is we don't have to worry about alarm triggering a mission failure. But I do just want to quickly do something. Bum, 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 bum. We only know the darkness that lies there. Oh, so, but you know that I don't believe in. How could we see a light that you don't even know? I want you to understand you. Oh, oh, oh. I've fallen downwards into a spiral. I've fallen outwards into denial. Such be that done. And out. Why is it always all the way up there, though?
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Now, the question is... assuming we have to enter the bloody minefield. And let me guess, that light, completely immune to damage. Yes.
This operation is based around stealth. Watch the alarms.
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
You're going down, 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 down. To Amilan Plexal 11 Vonogodova Gram. Oh wait, hang on, no, that's not just one massively long name. I was like, dude, that is a long name even for a foreign name. Actually, I had some foreign names like Levon Oronogodova. Not even my last name is that long. Actually, no, never mind. My last name is actually that long. Let's see. Yeah, my last name is 11 characters long. So, my last name is actually that long. Shit. No email code. The lax security exhibited by you and the men under your command and men like you has played an unforgivable role in the loss of assets on the Kura Peninsula. We went through drastic and convoluted methods of encryptions to safeguard our communications from the enemy. But your laziness and lack of discipline has subverted this. No more door codes are to be transmitted by email. Unencrypted flash RAM grabbed emails have created a security catastrophe throughout our entire army. They will be no longer tolerated. Anybody sending, receiving, or carrying a flash RAM copies of the door code emails will answer to me and a pair of pliers to your men. VG Video Game Myths. I mean, in all fairness, why the bloody hell would you be doing that anyway?
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Oh, yeah. I know, I can't see it.
Somebody's coming.
Okay, so we can't get a suit.
Must have been nothing. Heard something.
How do we get
Colonel,
through
this is
that
Boundary.
then?
The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal...
to Google. Oh. Yeah, okay, so that does actually make a bit more sense. Beep. Beep. So it looks like I'll need to cut through. Son of a... I thought it was hidden. Alien isolation, there's no escape alien invasion.
Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
You know what, yeah, the thermal sensor part should have honestly tipped me off to it.
What was that?
Nothing good, bud. I do love how the lights are just indestructible.
The landmines are in place. Make
Sarcasm.
sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Boom. A dead shot. Oh, it's still would be nice if we didn't have to
Carol, this is Bowden.
go each
The
time.
landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Somebody's coming. Maybe it was a shadow.
Save here for now. Alright, so looks like we're gonna have to jump on top of that. safe there. So I can't get through that door, which, really? If I had a landmine directly at the door. Hopefully both of us, no one needs to use that door.
There's probably others.
Where am I supposed to go?
Colonel, this is Baldry. The
It's like
landmines
the
are
door that I
exploded.
thought that I
Make sure
needed
nobody
to go
without the
through.
polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Somebody's coming.
Alien isolation. There's no escape for alien invasion. Oh, please. Oh. I also need to go down there, which I
Must have been
don't
nothing.
think so. One more pulse. Alright, so yeah. Down that way looks fully clear.
I heard something.
Up there seems like a safe bet, but I don't know if I can even get up there. That's the thing. Like I said, there's a mine literally right by the door. So then, to where am I supposed to go? I suppose that works. That just seemed a bit too convoluted. Like, oh, that jumping was a thing. Come on, man, that just seemed a bit convoluted.
There's something on the roof. Should we check it out?
It's probably another rat, and I don't want to miss it.
That's not a rat. Let's go. Engaging.
That's not a rat. This is a rat. What is the friend would say? That is not a rat. This is a rat.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly see their faces when they die. Where's our sound man? Make sure we're close enough to hear prayers.
There's something on the roof. Should we check it out?
It's probably another rat.
That's not a rat. Let's go.
So now am I supposed to jump from that? Unless I'm supposed to literally jump? I guess. Oh, I know. Yeah, no, I see.
There's something
Yes,
on the
not a rat.
Should we check it out?
That's not a rat. Let's go. Enemy here. We have you surrounded.
That's not a knife. This is a really shitty knife, to be honest. I think this knife costs like $2-3, a big W. Just picked it up because I needed a knife like years ago.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly see their faces when they die. Where's our sound man? Make sure we're close enough to hear prayers.
Man, the 2000s definitely were.
Give up! We have you surrounded!
A much more different time. Like,
There's
you
something
will
on the roof.
notice.
Should we check it out?
It's probably another rat, and I don't want to miss the executions.
That's not a rat. Let's go.
Is there no like dialogue of them getting over here? Realizing that there's nothing up here? Now, how do you know that was a perfect headshot? But no.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly see their faces when...
There's something on the roof. Should we check it out?
It's probably another rat, and I don't want to miss the executions.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly see their faces when they die. Where's our sound man? Make sure we're close enough to hear prayers.
Come out and die!
How in the hell did I get that done the first time? No problem. I watched right near the end, and now this time I'm just struggling.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly see their faces when they die. Where's our sound man? Make sure we're close enough to hear prayers.
Give up!
Alright, so then we need to go a bit faster.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly see their faces when they die. Where's our sound man? Make sure we're close enough to hear prayers.
There's something on the roof.
Come out and die!
It's probably...
Give up! We have you surrounded!
This operation is based around stealth. Watch the alarms.
So like, there's no way to turn it off, but I don't know like what the parts are do I move when it's... Alright, let's just see, because this is getting a little annoying. Alright, so yeah. It might be that I'm going too slow, but I guess we'll try it this way.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly
Alright, so
see their faces
I guess we
when they
just
die.
run.
Where's our sound man?
I thought running too
Make
fast
sure we're
would
close
have,
enough to hear prayers.
you know, alerted them. I guess that's me.
There's something on the roof. Should we check it out?
It's probably another rat, and I don't want to miss the executions.
Yeah, turns out it's gotta go fast.
What the hell just happened? The broadcast antenna's down. We've got no outgoing signal.
We're under attack. The Americans are here. They've taken out the broadcast antenna.
Get Nicholas out of here. I want his helicopter airborne now. I want a squad of technicians with an armed escort on the roof and repairing that antenna. I want the Americans found and killed.
Yes, sir.
I got like all that. Oh, and all I
Sounds
did
like
was
you
just
shook things
turn it
up
off.
pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers, Fisher.
Are you sending a squad or no? Like, You need to make up your mind, buddy. You're sending a squad of technicians of a way of gunmen to hunt me down, or you're sending one guy and one guy to fuck off. Nilium isolation. There's no escape alien invasion. Oh, I play a song. Come here. Clock, clock, tick in the ear.
Sounds like you shook things up pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers, Fisher.
I don't want to kill him because I need to. I want to kill him because I want to.
Soldiers, Fisher.
Like, I just want him, man. Like, surely that light is destroyable. So this radical isn't too bad because it's see-through. That's just a solid fucking chunk. Ne idea. Bastardo.
Show yourself. Give up! We have you surrounded.
What's that?
Oh no, you had me surrounded, comrade. But was it not in fact you who were surrounded? Damn
Sounds
it.
like you shook things up pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers, Fisher.
Can't tell if that's your head or not.
What the hell? Damn.
Actually far too annoying. Just to... yeah. I'm going to be honest. There's a big margin of error for where the gun could go. You know what? You can live, buddy. I don't even care about killing you anymore.
We have Nikolai on board. Estimated departure in...
I mean, this kind of sound like you could save a bit of time. Despite having, like, just some random guy just be outside or rocket launch black. Oh my Nicolazza, hooray! So glad. You fear swishing around your water bottle, which, like, it's got mango tea in, but like the color makes it look weirdly like piss, and it's like sweet yellow brown, and it's so bad. Like, the flavor itself isn't bad. It's just the color that it makes the water. But I guess the worst one would have to be for the drink, grandpa's or grandma's ashes, whichever you prefer. As
Somebody's coming.
has a bit of unforeseen consequences. Clap, clap. Oh, you motherfuckers. Ah.
Sounds
Wow.
like you shook things up pretty well.
Would that
It's only going to buy us a
possibly
few
want to
minutes.
be a thing?
Find those soldiers, Fisher.
You know, that strategy
Sounds like you
might
shook things up
just
pretty well.
be
It's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers, Fisher.
Enemy on sight!
costs a few more bullets. But honestly, just like American shit. Now let me do shamelessly slip into my American accent. You can put a price on freedom, but you can't put a price on the number of bullets that you need to accomplish that freedom. 'Cause in America, everyone needs to know, that in America, now I am curious as to what that data stick reveals. From Levan Volgodova to Kaki Stimulzik. Gamsamladze. Gamsamedze. I suppose it's better than suck on the lids. Kaki. I agree, and imagine most Georgians would. I don't trust Feiwong or any of his men for that matter. But think of their value to our cause. Think of the weight of the Chinese Empire leads. Chinese Empire lends our effort. Would the Americans be willing to draw the third largest nation into the war in the world, into armed conflict, into nuclear conflict? We are approaching the edge, Kaki. Nikolaj and his ark may be able to push us over, he was hoping. Yeah, like, if you play a lot of games around the 2000s, especially kind of like action style games, you will notice that there tends to be an air of political stuff and like a bunch of terrorist stuff, which, yeah, fair point around that time, but you know. Okay, so we don't go this way anyway. Good to know.
We have Nikolaj on board. Estimated departure in...
Get out of the way!
So it was a clean fucking hit. Clean hit.
Sounds like you shook things
Straight
up
up.
pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers, Fisher.
No babushka. It's a clean hit. But no.
Sounds like you shook things up pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers.
It was a clean. And I want to say clean over the head. A simple tap. But no. Nope, 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 nope. Stars forbid. The heck is my mouse? You ever just like randomly lose your mouse key? Like your mouse goes and you're just like, what? Where did the mouse go? Again, stars ever just forbid that games have accurate aiming. Like, yes. I will outrightly say that I know weapon bloom and junk like that is a thing, right? Not every shot is going to be bang, 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 precise. However, I do feel like that is a detriment to, let's say, a game like Resident Evil 4, the remake. In which, in the original, back in 2004, which, yes, had an air of America bad, yada 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 yada. In fact, hang on, let me have a look. Isolation. I don't know, I got that song stuck in my head. So, Cold Fear came out in 2005. Damn. And by February 2006, it had only sold 70,000 games. And it came out in 2000, which is weird because it is not lowly rated. Like 9 out of 10 on wait, it's on Steam? Let me have a look. Dude, if it's so on Steam. Cause my Xbox, my original Xbox just won't turn on anymore. Which sucks because I wanted to play The Suffering. 9 out of 10 on Steam, 7.6 on IGN, 71 on Metacritic, and 3.8 out of 5 on Amazon. But the downside is it was kind of looked at as like, damn it, I didn't want to Resident Evil 2 remake. A 2005. So it came out just a little bit after RE4 and was kind of seen as like an RE4 knockoff. But obviously it's not, since they came out like super close, unless Capcom really basically just said, yeah, okay, here is what we're working on, everyone take note. But games around the 2000s definitely did have an air of, to them, but I think we're going to get up to the next
Fisher.
checkpoint. And then I'm probably going to call it. Can you open the door if I block it?
Very strange.
I wonder if he does just eventually give up.
Very strange.
I don't think he's going to give up. Also, I really don't think Avowed,
Very strange.
just like based on what the directors have said, is going to be very popular.
Who's there?
Holy shit, it's actually on Steam. $7.50 too. That really is not that bad.
Sounds like you shook
Like, I
things
wouldn't
up pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes.
say
Find those soldiers,
that it
Fisher.
is the most amazing game in the world. But for what it is, it's fun. So essentially the plot of Cold Fear is you play as Tom Hansen. It's, yes, a blonde guy that's being sent alone, apart from everyone else. Ooh, spooky. Aboard a Russian whaling ship that has pretty much gone tits up in the water after the Coast Guard receives a distress signal. Spooky shit ensues. And as you go along the game, the halfway mark is kind of a turning point. Because it will go... So is that your head? It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. That is. The halfway mark is the turning point of the game, which you exit the abandoned Russian whaler and go to an oil platform. Chuck in creatures that, yes, do somewhat resemble Las Plagas. Like, well, it is a bit sad that some of the things are pretty much just yet Resident Evil. In which they infect dead bodies, although Las Plagas actually infects living. And mutate them to various ways. The way the culture sets itself apart in, like, horror aspect is when fighting outside, especially on the whaler, you do have to worry about waves crashing up against the ship. And other things like that. Like, if you lose your balance or trying to move across the outer decks and a big wave hits, there's a chance that you can go flying straight off the side of the boat and just immediately die.
We have Nikolai on board. Estimated
Which
departure in...
same does go for the enemies. I think the enemy soldiers, the enemy mutants, all can just get completely wiped off. Either that shit is directly to his head, or it is not.
Sounds like you shook things up pretty.
You know what? I was gonna wait until the next checkpoint, but now is a good time as any. I'll call it here. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye for now.